Have you ever glanced at your reflection and sensed you appeared older or more fatigued than your actual age? As we all advance into our 60s and further, some hues that previously made us look our best can insidiously begin to detract from our appearance, depleting our inherent radiance and making us seem older, often without our awareness. In this presentation, I'm uncovering 8 particular colors that folks should consider avoiding after reaching 60, especially if the aim is to preserve a crisp, energetic, and youthful appearance. Every one of these colors can discreetly make one look older, whereas minor adjustments to one's clothing collection can assist in appearing significantly younger, more luminous, and full of vitality. Keep watching to the conclusion, as you will not only discover which colors to be cautious of, but also gain insights from me on selecting shades that enhance your skin tone, all without the pressure of a complete wardrobe overhaul. Now let me begin. Number 1. Beige and taupe shades. A frequent error in color choice after 60 involves an over-reliance on beige and taupe shades. Although these gentle neutrals may appear secure or refined, they can subtly sap the warmth from your complexion, resulting in an appearance that is washed out, fatigued, and older than your real age. Our skin naturally sheds some of its vibrancy as we age. And when you combine that softer complexion with muted, low-energy hues such as beige, the outcome can be a flattened look that accentuates every shadow, fine line, and uneven tone. Psychologists specializing in color perception have determined that humans are inherently attracted to contrast. This is how we discern vitality and freshness. When your attire merges too closely with your skin tone, lacking that essential pop, it can lead to your face receding into the background rather than projecting healthy, lively energy. Consider Carol, a 72-year-old from Michigan who once preferred beige sweaters and sandy-hued jackets, believing she was cultivating a classic, timeless style. But upon transitioning to more opulent creams, delicate blues, and gentle coral shades, people immediately began remarking that she appeared more vibrant and even happier. The change wasn't about acquiring an entirely new wardrobe. It centered on choosing colors that mirrored the brightness still present within her. If you are fond of neutral shades, you don't need to abandon them completely. Simply opt for variations that possess a bit more vivacity. Warm ivories, soft camel, or muted sage can still offer a neutral foundation without leaching the color from your face. Color stands as one of the most straightforward instruments at your disposal for altering how you are perceived. And opting for shades that elevate you instead of dragging you down is one of the most rapid ways to let your true appeal shine, regardless of your age. Number 2. Mustard yellow. Mustard yellow might have enjoyed its period in fashion circles, but after 60, it can prove to be one of the more challenging colors to wear with grace. What renders mustard yellow problematic is its subdued, murky undertone, an element that can readily accentuate sallowness or unevenness in aging skin. As we grow older, the natural golden tones in our complexion frequently soften or alter. Instead of complementing our skin, mustard yellow can reflect and magnify any dullness, causing you to look more tired, more somber, and discernibly older than you genuinely feel. Color psychologists observe that muted yellows tend to impart a visual heaviness when worn near the face. Rather than uplifting your features, they seem to pull them downwards, highlighting shadows and imperfections that might otherwise remain unnoticed. Take Joyce, a 74-year-old from Oregon, who adored the vibrant appearance of mustard scarves and blouses. But when she transitioned to brighter, cleaner yellows, imagine soft daffodil or light buttercream, she observed that her complexion instantly seemed fresher, clearer, and brimming with life. Friends even inquired if she had adopted a new skincare regimen, when, in truth, it was merely the effect of a superior color choice. If you favor warm shades, they can certainly still be suitable for you. However, instead of mustard, select warm, soft golds or sunny light yellows that impart a glow without weighing down your face. Sometimes it's not about forsaking a color family you cherish, it's about discovering the shade within that family that reciprocates your affection. If you are still engaged with this video and find these observations beneficial, I'd appreciate it if you would comment with number 2 below to signal your presence. And if you're not yet a subscriber to my channel, I recommend you subscribe and activate the notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Your support enables me to continue producing quality content designed to inform and inspire you. Now let us proceed. Number 3, ashen grays. Gray can be stylish, contemporary, and refined. Yet, not all grays are alike, particularly after the age of 60. Ashen grays, the type characterized by a cool, flat undertone, can drain the natural warmth from your skin and hair, leaving you appearing paler, more fatigued, and notably older. When our hair turns silver or white, it inherently softens the contrast in our appearance. Marrying that softness with an ashen gray outfit can cause excessive blending, yielding a washed-out effect that lacks the vitality and presence we aspire to project as we enter this next phase of life. Experts in visual aesthetics often speak to the importance of contrast in preserving a youthful appearance. Lacking sufficient distinction between your attire and your natural coloring, your features may lose their definition, and your energy can appear diminished, even if you feel vibrant and alive internally. Consider Patricia, a 68-year-old from Pennsylvania who previously favored ashen gray jackets and trousers. When she made the change to warmer charcoal grays or medium slates with a subtle blue undertone, her complexion instantly looked more radiant, her hair more luminous, and her smile more prominent. She had not altered anything about herself. She simply allowed the appropriate colors to work for her. If you appreciate gray as many do, you are not obliged to forego it. Just select grays that possess a degree of depth, richness, or a hint of warmth. Tones that supply enough contrast to keep your face and hair beautifully framed. Your wardrobe ought to bolster the light you still possess within, not diminish it. And identifying the correct shade of gray can be a potent, understated means of ensuring that light shines forth. Number 4, light pastels such as baby blue or powder pink. Gentle pastels, including baby blue, powder pink, and mint green, might appear delightful and pure, yet after one reaches 60, they frequently cause more detriment than benefit. When positioned near the face, these extremely light, subdued hues can cause you to look entirely faded, particularly if your inherent coloration has mellowed with the passing years. Rather than infusing brightness, pale pastels can render the skin lackluster, diminish the vividness of the eyes, and soften the definition of facial contours. This isn't merely a matter of color taste. It concerns the way these shades engage with the maturity and richness your skin has acquired through time. Professionals in color consultation often highlight that mature skin gains from somewhat greater saturation, a bit more vitality in the colors that frame it. Pastels, though lovely on youngsters and very young adults, frequently lack the robustness required to enhance the depth of experience engraved on a mature countenance. Think of Harold, a 70-year-old from Virginia, who consistently wore light blue dress shirts, believing they fostered an approachable image. Upon moving to marginally deeper hues, sky blue, soft teal, or even a subdued navy, his complexion instantly appeared more wholesome, his eyes more luminous, and his smile more distinct. The alteration was not radical, but its effect was indisputable. If lighter shades appeal to you, you can certainly continue to appreciate them. Simply seek out variations endowed with a little more substance. In place of pale powder pink, consider a vibrant rose or a warm coral. Instead of baby blue, opt for a mid-spectrum aqua or a gentle periwinkle. Selecting colors that possess a bit more substance and energy does not overpower. It fortifies. It accentuates your vitality, honors your presence, and encourages others to perceive not solely your fashion sense, but your essence. If you are still watching this video and find these insights valuable, I would be grateful if you commented with number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I suggest you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Your support is what allows me to continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's continue. Number 5, dark brown. Dark brown is frequently perceived as a rich, grounding color, but after 60, it can inadvertently make your appearance seem older by fostering a flat, weighty look that dulls your features. In contrast to black, which provides sharp contrast, or warm earth tones that can impart a glow, dark brown typically absorbs light without reflecting much in return. When worn close to the face, particularly in jackets, sweaters, or scarves, it can create shadows that accentuate lines, make your expression seem sterner, and cause your skin to look more tired than it actually is. Researchers in color theory discuss light reflectivity, which is the capacity of certain colors to bounce light back onto the face. Dark brown, especially if it has a matte finish or lacks texture, reflects very little light. This can lead to a muted, even austere appearance that fails to mirror the energy and kindness still evident in your expression. Consider Susan, a 66-year-old from Ohio, whose wardrobe was filled with espresso-colored blouses and jackets. When she started to substitute them with warmer shades like burnt orange, deep olive, or soft cinnamon, she observed not only an improvement in her skin's healthy look, but also that people appeared more responsive and amicable when interacting with her. This wasn't an issue of vanity, it was about visibility. You don't need to eliminate brown entirely, but opting for lighter, warmer variants such as camel, bronze, or chocolate can soften your features while still providing that classic, grounded sensation. As we get older, our objective isn't to fade into the background, it's to stay visible, confident, and entirely present. The appropriate color doesn't shout. It highlights, it supports, and it allows the individual wearing it to shine without interference. Number 6, burgundy and wine shades. Burgundy, maroon, and deep wine hues might appear as elegant, mature selections. But as we advance in age, these dark red tones can unintentionally draw attention to the very aspects we would prefer to minimize. These colors have a tendency to heighten any natural redness in the skin, thereby making broken capillaries, blotchiness, or rosacea seem more prominent. For those of us whose skin becomes more sensitive or reactive over time, these shades can amplify the appearance of inflammation or uneven tone, particularly on the cheeks and around the nose. Color psychology indicates that red-based hues convey intensity and boldness. While this can be empowering in moderation, when worn near the face in deep saturated forms, they can contend with your features rather than complementing them. The outcome is that you might look more flushed, more serious, or even more weary than you genuinely are. Joanne, a 73-year-old from New Mexico, formerly enjoyed wearing a burgundy cardigan for special occasions. However, when she exchanged it for a dusty rose wrap with a delicate shimmer, a transformation occurred. Her skin appeared clearer, her eyes brighter, and her overall demeanor lighter. She did not sacrifice her sophistication. She merely selected a version of it that harmonized with her skin rather than opposing it. If rich red tones are integral to your style, think about gentler alternatives that still provide warmth but lessen the visual impact. Colors like soft plum, rosewood, or muted raspberry continue to offer elegance but without the severity that can age your general appearance. Color should never be about concealment. It should be about harmony. And sometimes a slight adjustment in your red shades by just a few degrees is all that is required to reveal a version of yourself that feels more vibrant, more self-assured, and more authentically perceived. If you're still with me in this video and finding these pointers useful, please comment with number 6 below, so I know you're here. And if you're not yet a subscriber to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. Your support helps me to keep creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now let's proceed. Number 7, neon or excessively bright colors. Neon pinks, electric blues, and highlighter greens might capture attention, but after 60, they seldom flatter. These overly vivid colors can overwhelm the natural softness of aging skin, establishing a jarring contrast that diverts focus from your face to the clothing itself. As we mature, our skin tone, hair color, and facial features generally become more subdued. Neon colors do not align with this transition. They actively work against it. The result is frequently a stark, artificial effect that makes your skin appear more delicate, your expression more severe, and your overall demeanor less inviting. Experts in color harmony clarify that high-intensity hues cast an unnatural light onto the face, accentuating every wrinkle and fine line. Instead of generating a glow, they magnify texture, and not in a favorable manner. Take Linda, a 69-year-old from Arizona, who once cherished a bright lime green scarf she had acquired on a holiday. But when she replaced it with a soft sage green, she noticed a subtle yet significant difference. Her complexion looked smoother, her smile warmer, and the entire ensemble felt more harmonious. It didn't demand attention, it offered support. That is the crucial point. When a color becomes more conspicuous than you are, it is likely not benefiting you. Boldness does not invariably equate to brightness. It can signify depth, warmth, and quiet self-assurance. If you take pleasure in wearing color, as many do, you don't have to relinquish it. Simply gravitate towards rich, grounded tones, deep teal instead of neon blue, warm coral rather than neon pink. These colors still inject joy and personality, but they achieve this in a way that enhances your face instead of depleting it. Colors should serve to frame your story, not to alter it. And when you select shades that respect your current energy and tone, people cease to notice the clothes and begin to see you. Number 8, pure white. On initial impression, pure white might appear to be the pinnacle of freshness and simplicity, but after 60, it can be surprisingly harsh. Stark, bright white reflects light in a manner that accentuates every shadow, line, and uneven tone on the face, causing skin to look thinner and more washed out. Instead of providing a clean, youthful radiance, pure white can generate excessive contrast, highlighting texture and imperfections that might otherwise blend gently into your natural expression. It focuses attention on aspects you do not wish to emphasize and diverts focus from the warmth and vitality that are still very much a part of you. Stylists who cater to older clients frequently recommend substituting pure white with softer options like ivory, cream, warm beige, or even a very light dove gray. These shades continue to feel fresh and bright, but they cast a softer, more forgiving light onto the face, blurring imperfections and imparting a flattering warmth to the skin. Think about Margaret, a 75-year-old from North Carolina, who used to favor crisp white blouses. She always believed they made her look professional and well put together. But when she transitioned to soft ivory and buttercream tops, something changed. Her skin appeared smoother, her eyes warmer, and she looked more rested without altering anything else in her routine. If you appreciate the appearance of light colors, you are not required to abandon them. You merely need to be somewhat more discerning about the type of light you allow onto your skin. Opting for softer whites does not diminish your presence. It enriches it. It establishes an effortless, flattering frame around your face that permits your natural beauty, not your attire, to take center stage. In a world that sometimes advocates for harshness in the pursuit of style, there is genuine strength in choosing gentleness instead, and that can commence with the straightforward decision to soften the colors that reside closest to your heart. Final thoughts. As I conclude today's presentation, I encourage you to pause and reflect on the 8 colors I've discussed. Which one was the most unexpected for you? Which color are you considering reassessing in your personal wardrobe, starting now? I am very interested in hearing your thoughts. So please leave a comment below, sharing one insight you've gained and how you intend to apply it to rejuvenate your style and honor the energetic, self-assured individual you are today. Keep in mind, modifying your color palette isn't about adhering to strict regulations or abandoning your unique fashion sense. It's about selecting hues that uplift you, mirror your internal dynamism, and assist you in showing the finest, most radiant version of yourself to everyone. Every decision you make, including minor ones like the color of a shirt or scarf, has the power to either add to your perceived age or diminish it. And the most empowering aspect is that you retain full command over that decision. Thank you for watching today. I would genuinely appreciate hearing from you. Post a comment below to share one takeaway from today and how you aim to incorporate it into your life. Your perspectives are valuable to me, so please feel free to express them. Reading your comments provides me with significant motivation and encouragement. If you found this video enjoyable and beneficial, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and share it with others. Your backing enables me to persist in producing worthwhile content to enlighten and uplift you. Thanks for your time, and I anticipate our next meeting in the upcoming video.